Hello guys, it is Creative Theories here, and guys, the Dumping Ground Series 10 is just around the corner. I cannot wait. I'm sure all of you guys can't wait as well. So with that, we've got a brand new trailer, we've got some brand new cast members, and I think it's time for us to actually process what is going on here. Because today, we're going to be working out how many cast members are leaving and how many new ones are coming in. But before we go any further, please make sure that you click the red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time I make any brand new videos. So, a few months back on this channel, we were discussing about how many of the Dumping Ground cast members are leaving. They are literally going into a brand new era of Series 10. I've always thought the 10th series should have been the time where we have like the nice reunions, the time where everyone kind of just leaves, and the time where we kind of just end the show. But they're not doing that. They seem to be completely regenerating the show. Before we go any further, I will say I highly recommend you watching my previous video on this topic, which is all about how many people are leaving the Dumping Ground and how many people we have confirmed leaving. I will leave a link down below in the description, or you can go and click the card up there. That kind of explains the whole situation about why people are leaving and which people we've got confirmed leaving. But today, I thought it would be fun to go through the brand new trailer that we've got and discuss all of the characters that we had at the end of Series 9 and how many are actually going to be staying by the end of Series 10. It's going to be interesting. So, to start off with, let's discuss all the characters that we had at the end of Series 9. We of course had Jodie, Maylee, Candy Rose, Jay, Bird, Katie, Taz, Beck, Ruby, Max, Scott, Floss, Sid, Finn, Clem, Murphy and Kyle. Quite a good list, I thought. In Series 10, the new characters who we've got confirmed are Wes, Fraser, Bonnie, Hugo, Sabrina, Izzy, Dieter. We have a male care worker, maybe even two, a female care worker, and likely two more new girls who just haven't been confirmed. Their characters haven't been confirmed yet, but we know they exist, as we've seen them on lots of Instagram posts, and we've seen them at like after show parties, hanging out with the cast. You don't usually get that unless they're brand new characters. Already, you can see how many Series 10 cast members we have, and how many Series 9 cast members we already had, and there only ever seems to be around 10 to maybe like 15 characters on set at any one time. So, a lot of characters are going to be leaving. The people who we have confirmed leaving are the ones who I mentioned in the previous video that I did. These are the people like Jodie, who we've known is leaving for a while now. Obviously, Kia Peg is on doing other shows at the moment, which she's doing really well in, so she's been gone for a while. We know this was going to happen. We had Bird confirmed to be leaving. He was the next person to be confirmed. And then we had a double one leaving. We had Candy Rose and Maylee confirmed to be leaving basically on the same day. In more recent weeks and months, we've had the confirmation that Jay is leaving, and from the trailer, it kind of looks like he's at university, so maybe he just goes off to university and becomes like a really clever person, as he is in the show. We have the confirmation of Floss leaving, and we have the confirmation of Max leaving. That's 7 people confirmed to be leaving just from the get-go before we even start Series 10. That's a lot of people. And then we also have the people who are very, very likely to be leaving, basically confirmed at this point, or have already left and are just not going to appear in the show at all. We of course always have these type of characters where they appear in one series and then for some reason just don't appear in the next series. Some of the more famous ones are people like Elektra, who were there at the end of Series 1 and then for some reason just didn't appear at the beginning of Series 2, but there's so many to count from. And I'm gonna guess on these ones purely because of different things that I've seen on their Instagram and the fact that they don't appear in either the teaser trailer or the extended trailer at all for the Dumping Ground Series 10. Those characters are Murphy. He now has no reference to the Dumping Ground at all in his Instagram bio, whereas he has lots and lots of other references to his other TV shows, and he's basically going on to do bigger things, so he's not coming back. We've got Scott, who doesn't make an appearance in the trailer, and there's also a new male care worker, so it's likely that he's been replaced. We also don't see Beck, Ruby, or Katie at all in this trailer, and there's no confirmation of them even appearing or filming on set in Series 10 from anyone's Instagram feed, so I think it's safe to say them 3 have also not returned at all and are not going to be in Series 10. So far, that's 12 characters who are just confirmed to just be gone. That's so many. Let's move on to Sid and Taz, because they're the two ones that were very young at the beginning and are now kind of, I feel like, replacing the older people and are kind of gonna become like the long-standing members of the cast who are still there, similar to what Jodie was by like series 5 of The Dumping Ground, when most of the Tracy Beaker Returns cast had left. Sid and Taz also might be leaving, unfortunately, because of this wall in the BAFTA video, which shows cast members signing their names with the time they left, such as Nellie and Gwen Curran in 2016, which you can see up there. And on the wall, you can see Jazz for Taz with the date the 6th of April 2022, and Josh Stanger for Sid with the date 2022. Now, that might mean that they've not left and they've just decided to put their name on this board with the time when they were filming. That could have been it. But this also could be a sign that they do leave at the end of Series 10, or at least Series 10 is going to be their last series, unfortunately. Finn also could very easily be leaving as well. He is definitely returning, but at this rate, he's barely appeared in Series 9. He'd only be the only one left from a long distant gone era now, and at the age he is, as in the character, it's time for him to leave. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is his last season as well. Which means that the only two characters who we have confirmed staying who appeared in Series 9 are Kyle and Clem. That's 2 characters out of the 17 people who we did have in Series 9. That's ridiculous. For reference, if we start adding some maths into this, some of you might like this, some of you might not. 41% of the cast from Series 9 have confirmed to be leaving. Those are your Jodie, your Candy Rose, your Maylee, all of them lot. If we add the remaining 5 people who are likely to just not appear in the show, like Beck, like Scott, all of them, then we have 70.5% of the cast who have left. That's just ridiculous. Then, if we do say that Finn, Taz, and Sid are leaving as well, and we're only left with Kyle and Clem for the end of Series 10 to go on to Series 11, that means that 88% of the cast have left since Series 10, and bearing in mind Clem and Kyle were only introduced last year. So they have basically completely regenerated the cast with around 9 to 11 new people showing up. I mean, they've never done this before. I can only think of one time where they have kind of done this before, but it was for a good reason. It was the time between Story Tracy Beaker and Tracy Beaker Returns, where they literally just regenerated the cast but kept Tracy, Mike, and Cam. And the reason for that is because it was a reboot. This isn't a reboot. This is just the next series. So I don't understand what they're doing. Basically, they've just regenerated the show. Why not just stop it and then add on a reboot show later on? I don't understand it. Then, of course, if we talk about how many people are going to be leaving per episode, last series, Series 9, had 20 episodes. Let's say this one does as well, as it's been confirmed that Series 10A is going to have at least 10 episodes. With all the characters who we think are definitely leaving, we have around 12 people confirmed. That means on average, basically at least half of all the episodes, so 10 episodes, will be dedicated to people leaving. That's just ridiculous. Now, of course, many people will just leave all in the same episode. Some won't even appear at all. And from the trailer, it looks like we have 5 new kids right from the get-go from another care home coming straight in. So this won't likely be the case. But it is absolutely huge. And think about that. The trailer makes a statement of 5 new kids. And we said there will be 5 characters who just won't even appear in episode 1, being quite literally replaced. It's just going to be a very interesting series of complete changes, and I bet you from the end of Series 9 to the end of Series 10, this show will be completely different, maybe even the complete opposite. In terms of the trailer, it looks pretty cool. We have, of course, that big fire explosion at the end of the trailer and at the beginning of the trailer. I think they're kind of doing a similar thing to the visitors in Tracy Beaker Returns, where, of course, we have the Burning Wood lot appearing after a fire, and like 5 new cast members appeared then. However, only 2 of them stayed, being Rick and Tyler. But this time, we're definitely getting like more people staying. We, of course, have new care workers replacing Millie and Scott. So it's just going to be a huge time. I cannot wait, but I'm also kind of a bit sad that it's ending in terms of like this whole era that we've had at the Dumping Ground. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, if you'd like to see me reacting to the brand new Series 10 teaser trailer, then you can do so by checking out our React channel on Got Reacts. There'll be a link down below in the description, or you can go and click the card somewhere up there. The Series 10 is going to be interesting. Let me know about all of these cast changes and the fact that they're basically just regenerating everything. All of your thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, we've been here at Gated Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me, it tore me apart, fade away.